While the entire Duggar family appeared in the funeral scene, the Dillards were cut out despite attending the service. Although Derick and Jill, 28, stopped filming for Counting On in 2017, a follower asked why they didn't make an appearance for the important episode. He responded, "Not our fault. TLC cut out any family that they don't want viewers to see in attendance. It wasn't in the script for us or the Kings to be there." Derick is referring to rebel cousin Amy and her husband Dylan. She tweeted in response to Derick's ongoing accusations, "You really are shedding some light on some very dark gray areas. Keep it up." Amy was featured frequently on 19 Kids and Counting, but her appearances on Counting On have been rare. It has been reported that she was silenced by the family for speaking out about her cousins. The mother of one also doesn't follow the strict Duggar rules, as she wears pants, cleavage-bearing outfits, and revealing bikinis. She even sells plunging dresses and short skirts at her boutique 3130 Clothing. The former Marriage Boot Camp star also dated her husband instead of courting like her cousins. The support comes after Derick has been making claims against the Duggar family on Instagram in recent weeks. He claimed in December that father-in-law Jim Bob negotiated show contracts on his children's behalf. Derick replied to a fan of why they filmed without compensation. "We were pressured to think that we were required to, and that we would get sued if we didn't." He continued how he and Jill were under the impression that the Duggar kids didn't make any money from the show. The law student wrote, "But rather, it was presented to us kids as something that was done as a ministry that TLC periodically subsidized in the form of reimbursements for things like gas, restaurants, travel, etc." He also claimed the family is not allowed to be in the Duggar home when Jim Bob isn't there. He explained, Jill even had to ask JB permission to go over to the house to help her sister when she was in labor because her sister wanted her help, but Jill couldn't provide the assistance until we got it cleared with JB. Most recently, Derick alleged on Instagram, "I've previously mentioned volunteerism as it relates to our past work with the show, and volunteer means volunteer. While we began as volunteers, it eventually became apparent that it wasn't even volunteerism, because typically volunteerism assumes that you can leave without serious risks, such as legal/financial threats, in addition to extreme emotional pressure from within and without your family, which unfortunately end with painful burning of bridges, just so that you can protect your family."